You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out.
Yo, cooling out. We are back.
Welcome back.
How you guys been? How's the world?
How you been?
Cold.
Yeah.
Cold, man. I'm not feeling this weather.
It's only gonna get worse soon.
This is when I gotta get my bi-coastal life popping, man. I gotta be in like LA for the winters and then come back to New York for the summer. Cause I mean, I've said it numerous times and I'll keep saying it. There's no place better than New York City in the summertime.
That's a fact.
But in the winter, this shit is frigid.
Yeah, it's dark early.
It's getting dark like
It's
4
cold.
o'clock.
Yeah, I looked up at like 3:30. I'm like, damn.
They said Thursday, when the episode dropped Thursday, it's going to snow 2 to 3 inches.
And then rain. Yeah.
I don't
Doesn't
know
make you
how-
want to be outside.
I don't know how I feel about that. That's just depressing.
It really is.
We supposed to go catch the game. I don't know about that shit.
Yeah, I gotta
I'm like-
reconsider now.
I'm like 2 to 3 inches. That shit don't even sound like fun.
No.
How's your week been?
It's been okay.
Okay?
It's been okay, yeah. I have a lot to reconsider in life.
Mm.
Yeah. It's been all right.
I mean, your parents do tell you this about adulthood, but you don't listen.
No, you don't.
Until you get there, now you're like, damn. Life is hard, man.
Yep. I feel you. How
Always
about
so-
yours?
It's all right. I mean, it's all right. We were talking off wax. Just I'm like getting ready for like my year in review at work and stuff. And it's just the worst process ever. Cause you like, it's hard to like brag about yourself and know exactly, or to think back about exactly what you've accomplished this year.
Yeah.
It takes more time just thinking about what you've done than actually just completing the actual review. So I'm just really like, that's really been consuming my weeks, like balancing, like doing work and also trying to figure out, all right, how can I like write the best review possible so you can see my true worth?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going so well, but
Yeah. It's adulthood shit.
yeah, I feel like, yeah, bullshit, exactly, adulthood bullshit. But enough about the sad shit. Where should we start? I want to start with Braun because what I'm seeing is sad.
Yeah.
So I want to stay in the sad music. Cue the sad music, please. I want to stay with the sad shit. I'm starting to see it, Kev.
The slippage?
Listen. So I was the biggest Kobe Bryant fan. And I was in denial for the longest. When that vert started going, when he started jumping lower and lower for those dunks,
Yeah.
I was like, he just want to take a break. He ain't just in denial. I'm seeing it. And it's not even like slippage. Like, obviously he's 33 years old, so he's not as athletic as he once was. For him to be able to do what he does at this age is extremely impressive. The dunks that he's able to pull off, all that stuff at 33. Where do I start? I'm watching the game
Which one?
against the Hawks. Was this Sunday night?
Yes.
Sunday night against the Hawks. Game's tied. Braun got the ball. 41-year-old Vince Carter slaps his knees like dead ass like, yo, I got you. Like, yeah, Braun, you ain't getting around me. Braun, he pulls it out, goes dribbling between his legs to the three-point line like, all right, this is light work. When I tell you, Kev, 3 possessions in a row, he could not get past Vince Carter.
You text me that.
Vince had him turning around because he couldn't get around him.
No.
Braun was like literally was running like like how like he's running straight at him.
Yeah.
Crossed over to try to get around him. Vince just stayed right in front of him. Braun had to do the little post and back up, pass the ball out, he ended up taking a crazy like one of them little step back threes, which I want to talk about that also because all those shots that everyone's taking, those little step back threes, that's traveling. Like I don't know why the NBA is allowing everyone to do this, but anyway,
This is horrifying what I'm hearing.
he couldn't get past Vince Carter.
Damn.
But it's not just Vince. I've been noticing that a lot. Like unless he's like on a fast break, he can't blow past people the same way he used to in a half court set offense.
So
like
he a bad contract now?
no, hell no. But there's a lot of him hand checking people to like get past them now.
That I have noticed that.
Yeah, it's a lot of him like putting them arms up, like so he can try to like move them aside so he can get to the rim.
Yeah.
And it's just like it wasn't like this last year.
You saying he aged overnight in the summer?
I'm thinking.
So how does he look? Like, what is he? Is he still a top 10 player to you?
Oh, he's still top 5. He's still. Honestly, I'm not gonna take him off the pedestal. He's still the best player in the league to me.
Mm-hmm. Until when?
Until I'm gonna give him to the end of the season. I'm not gonna dethrone you like that.
So you got till the playoffs?
Yeah, but if the entire season goes through and this is who he's now become, because I'm still also like, all right, he's still trying to fill his way out. I don't know if he's like actually like taking a foot off the gas to actually like let the younger players get experience, see how they play. Because he did mention that a couple of games back about, forget what it was. It was in the game was tough. I forgot who they were playing, but Luke basically ran a play for Brandon Ingram instead of LeBron 3 plays down. And they were saying how we know what LeBron can do in the
Dallas?
stretch. Yeah, it was against Dallas.
Yeah.
We know what LeBron can do in the clutch and then, pivotal moments. So we want to see what everyone else can do.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if Bron is just taking that approach also. But he just looked tired, man.
Yeah.
All the time. Like,
Didn't they play on Saturday? Could be a back-to-back?
could be a back-to-back. But we'll see. I want to see Wednesday because they don't play again until Wednesday now.
Who do they play?
Portland, I believe.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, so I'm really intrigued. Actually, let me stop lying. I got the end there right in front of me.
I think it is Portland.
It is Portland tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, Wednesday, 10:30 they play Portland. So I want to watch that and just see. I mean, he's not engaged on defense anymore, so I'm fine with that. I accepted that, but I really want to see like how engaged he is on offense. Like he looks like he is really struggling to get past people, and that's why it's been 11 games at 7. Bruh, I'm tripping. 13 games at 7-6. Nigga math all off. They're 7-6. He's already attempted 73 threes.
How much is he in?
He's only 32% right now.
Oh.
It was 28 last time, but I think it went up. But the amount of threes that he's shooting, it's like he's settling. Like as if like it really feels like he's settling. Like he's doing like he's getting centers switched on him, and instead of him just blowing past them, he's doing that little step aside 3 and clanking them. And I'm like,
damn,
yo, why would you keep shooting that? Was it the Hawks game?
I didn't see none of that game.
What game? Was it the Hawks game? It was, I think, yeah, it was the Hawks game because it was Tyson Chandler's first game, so it wasn't the Hawks game. His first game wasn't the Hawks, it was the games before that.
Sacramento?
Against Sacramento, maybe. And Tyson Chandler, LeBron, 3 plays in a row. Step back, 3. Tyson Chandler just slapping the ball back. Slapping the ball back to Bron. Like, all right, cool. Like, you think eventually, like, all right, my bad. Let me, like, drive this. Same play.
He missed 3 times?
3 times. Step back 3.
Yikes. Do you know how much free throw attempts he's averaging?
Not enough because he ain't getting that practice in.
Yeah.
But it's like, I mean, I hate to, like, dissect his game this much, but it's just like, I don't know what he's doing. Like, why do you feel the need to attempt so many threes? And they're not, like, good like, they're not good shots. Like, the distance that he's shooting these from are, like, Steph Curry range.
And he is not Steph Curry.
And he's stepping back and fading away from that far.
That is odd.
It's like, I'm sure he was practicing these over the summer, but they just don't look good.
So is he trying to conserve his body?
That's what I feel like. I feel like he's like trying to conserve his energy by shooting more rather than driving and taking the punishment.
So you don't play defense, That's a lot of energy.
It's looking real. I mean, obviously, he's still putting his numbers up. But
That
right
is
now,
true.
he's 15th in PER, which is the lowest he's been in 12 years.
What are some notable names ahead of him? Any shocking ones like, what?
DeMontis Sabonis from the Indiana Pacers. He's like 6th in the league, surprisingly.
In BER?
Yeah, which is crazy right
That
now.
is it.
We only like 10, 11, 12 games in max. Well, 13 games in. But it's just like, yo, I don't know. It's maybe because like now I'm looking for it. Like I'm looking for the end. So I'm like really dissecting and critiquing his game more than I ever have.
Yeah.
That could be it also. Because I've never like looked at his game so much. But it's like, this is your first season in LA. Like, people expect to see some stuff and just not seeing it, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen a game in a while, so I really can't. I have to take your word.
I've also never seen him get his shot blocked so much.
I saw the dude on Portland, I think, did it.
Twice.
Twice?
How
old is he now?
33 going on 34.
Damn.
I just never. I mean, granted, a lot of things are happening. The players are more athletic than they were before.
Mm-hmm.
Even like the worst player on a team is uber athletic now.
That is very true.
So that, that comes into play also.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing a lot of things. I'm like,
Let me make a note.
I've honestly watched every single Lakers game.
Yeah.
And I've not been like impressed by anything I've seen.
What's been the best game you've seen him play?
Probably the first Sacramento game.
I don't even.
But that was only because he was hitting his threes. Yeah, there hasn't really been a game where I'm like, yo, Bron, take over. It's at the point where I'm questioning if he even can still take over.
Wow.
I think the playoffs really took a toll on him.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not trying to be with some shits like any hot takes or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just honestly think the playoffs like last year took a toll on him. When I saw that picture with him with the ice packs on, I was like, damn. I was like, I wonder why this picture coming out now. I ain't never seen a picture like this, a picture of LeBron like this.
Remember he said he played with an almost broken hand?
First he came out with the soft cast. So
Never heard anything else about the hand.
Never. But I mean, ultimately, he's still my GOAT and he's still my GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
Still the best player in the league right now. I just little telltale signs that I'm like, all
Just
right.
things to watch?
Yeah. I'm
Keep
like,
a finger on?
All right. Cool.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to watch more games.
Yeah. But in other NBA news, we got Jimmy Butler going to the Sixers.
What do you think of that?
I mean, Minnesota, I don't want to say they got fleeced, but like
you rather the 4 first rounders over what they got from Philly?
No, supposedly Houston offered them right before Philly offered them that trade, offered them Eric Gordon, Nene, and 2 first rounders.
Yeah.
So why would you
take Covington and Sarge
and Sark and 1 second round pick?
That's a good point. Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's because Philly just signed Covington to a $70 million deal, so he's locked in, and Sark is on his rookie deal. So I think they probably just see potential in Sark, and they probably don't have any faith in Tibbs' ability to draft. But you couldn't even get a first rounder from that. You got a second rounder.
Yeah.
But Philly reluctant to give up any more first round picks after they gave up Tatum.
Yeah.
You gave up. Oh my God! You gave up a first round pick just to move up from 3rd to 1st.
And now that's looking rough.
Just to get
rougher
Fultz.
by the day. Yeah. Poor Fultz. Yeah.
Boy, look lost. But yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Wait till they get Jimmy in his face.
You see that? So he had a press conference today. They asked him about Fultz, and he's like, as long as he works hard and
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I'm
okay.
like, he gonna break that boy confidence.
Oh my God. He'll break his psyche.
But what are they ranked now in the East? Before we see them play, just off of potential.
I don't really think they move. I think they are better, but I guess I gotta see it because.
Wait, where'd you have them before this trade?
4th.
4th.
I still think the Bucks, the Raptors, and the Celtics are better come end the season, but I could be wrong. They got 3 top 20 players. So.
I moved them ahead of the Bucks. Just because the Bucks is only Giannis and they have Chris Middleton too, who's an all-star. But you got 3 of the top 6 players in the East now.
Damn. I think you're right.
or at least 3 of the top 10 at minimum.
That's at minimum,
3 of the top 10 players in the East on your team in your starting lineup.
How you think they mesh?
That's gonna be interesting, because they I mean, realistically now the way that their projected starting lineup would be, who's their point guard? Oh, Ben Simmons. I'm tripping.
Simmons.
JJ Redick, Jimmy Butler. They lost Sark, so I don't know who's gonna play the 4, and then Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna play the 4.
But they need more shooting, more spacing, because Ben Simmons don't shoot a lick. He don't even try to shoot. Jimmy Butler's a decent 3-point shooter, but primarily he scores by having the ball in his hand. Mm-hmm. And Joel Embiid needs the ball also. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna take a little while for them to get it together. But I see them finishing third in the East. It's difficult because Toronto is looking so damn good.
They really are. I really slept on them.
I slept on Kawhi. I mean, I thought he was gonna come back good, but he came back.
They played the Celtics
like he never left.
This Friday. They played the Celtics.
Oh, that should be a good game.
Good one, yeah. Early too at 7.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That'd be a good.
What do you think
matchup.
about how they mesh, how they fit?
Ball handling Simmons. I think they'll mesh well. I think he's more like a utility player, like a jack of all trades. So he can initiate some offense, but of course he can also defend, get to the hoop, get to the rim, use the 3. I think they'll mesh well.
And you can put him on the best scorers. Like they played Milwaukee. I'm sure he's going to guard the Greek Freak. Yeah. There's only so much you can do, but
that's a fact.
He can make it harder for him. And he's like the definition of a true two-way player. Like him guarding the most difficult defensive assignment doesn't stop him from still putting up 20.
Yeah, which is definitely should be commended.
Yeah. So we'll see. I think they need more depth though.
They do.
Yeah, their benches is a little sketchy now.
Yeah.
Who's their best bench player? Might be T.J. McConnell.
Yo, I think yeah.
Because Fultz is ass. Wilson Chandler. If he comes back, and he's been injured all year, but if he plays to the level that he used to play in Denver before he got hurt, he should be decent. I don't know. He's kind of older now, but he wasn't bad when he was in Denver.
No, he was. How old is he now, though?
He damn sure older than 30. Yeah. Probably 31, 32 now. So
yeah, well, like you said, they should trade for some shooting.
Yeah,
this group definitely needs space, especially with Fultz and Simmons if they're on the court together.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real clogged lane. So speaking of that, we'll go back to that. We got Melo.
Oh man,
Mr. Anthony. He ain't got it hasn't happened yet. He's at the time of this recording hadn't happened yet, but he's supposedly gonna get waived by the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, I forgot when they were playing. It must have been Friday or Saturday. I'm looking at the box score.
Illness.
I'm like, where is he?
Illness.
I was like, didn't he just put up X amount of points? Yeah, and then these reports start coming out. I don't know. It's either he accept what's happened or he just retire.
He gotta accept his fate.
He said he got too much left in the tank.
I mean, honestly, when I watch him play, he doesn't look like he's washed up. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Like, I use the comparison a lot. Like when I watched Paul Pierce playing his last season, like them legs looked shot.
Yeah.
Like every shot he put up was flat as hell. The boy was barely getting his feet off the ground. I still see Melo having the same lift in his jump shot that he had before. Now, the only place I see where he doesn't have any lift is when he tries to bully people down on the block. Like when he gets down in the paint, he has no lift whatsoever. But his game just isn't useful in today's NBA. Like, in order for him to be maximized and to get the full potential, if he was maximized, I still think he can average like 15, 16 points a game. But that wouldn't help any team win.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's washed per se. I just think in the way that teams need to use him in today's NBA makes him look way worse off than what he is. Like, he's not a spot-up shooter.
Yeah.
He doesn't play a lick of defense. So he just gets exposed a lot.
Yeah, well, like you said though, his game is a complete like opposite. He
But-
gets the ball and hold it. There's no motion. There's no
Yeah, but
movement
like
on
for
offense.
example,
He loves
right?
mid-range shots.
You got. That's why I'm like, if he would just embrace his bench role and be like the number one guy coming off the bench, and like have a team that actually is like, all right, cool. When the bench comes in, we're playing through Melo. But for some reason, no team seems to.
Well, from what I was reading, wasn't he doing that in Houston?
Somewhat, but not really, because James Harden got hurt, Chris Paul was suspended, so there wasn't really a time where there's only been like 3 games where all 3 of them had played together, which is why everyone's like, "Oh, Melo's the scapegoat" and all that stuff.
Do you believe he's a scapegoat?
I have no idea. I mean, this story is surprising to me. He scored over 20 points 4 times this season already.
Wow.
So it is like very surprising that like out of nowhere, like yeah, he's the issue. We sent him away.
You believe D'Antoni's still holding a grudge?
I don't know. I don't know him personally. It wouldn't surprise me based on, the way this is all going down.
But what else makes sense? Like you said, it's not been that much games, and for the most part, he's been good.
I mean,
And he's gotten the start. He's gotten the minutes, which I don't understand why he'd be discontent.
I don't think he's discontent. I think it's more so like they're not playing as well as they did last season.
Oh, now he's to blame?
You got to have someone to blame.
The starters aren't playing as well as...
I mean, I think about it, they won the last 2 games that he ain't playing.
Well,
And Harden went
shut me up.
Harden went up for 48 and 9 yesterday.
Shut me up. But how can they... Yeah, that's just confusing. Because if he's like the 5th or 6th option, how does it start with him? How is he the starter?
But he hasn't been the 5th or 6th option. He's been inserting himself as the 3rd option, basically.
So they don't really know what they have with them as a whole because of injuries, but they're still blaming him?
Well, essentially, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense. That's why I'm saying I can't wait to like hear until more details come out about this, because he started half the games this season.
Mm-hmm.
James Harden was out for like 4 games. Chris Paul was suspended for 2 games.
Damn, yeah.
So, and it's only been like, I think they only played 11 games or 12 games so far. So that's why I'm like, it's very surprising
That
that
is
this
wild.
is like what's going on. Like he had the one game at OKC, I think the last game at OKC, where the Rockets got blown out by 20.
Yeah.
And he shot 1 for 11, and the only point he scored was on a goaltend. So there's no way, there was nowhere even really knowing if he was gonna make that one. But it's like, so he had 1 bad game, and y'all just send him home.
So where do you think he goes next?
I don't know. So that's what I'm saying. Like I was thinking, maybe he goes to Philly. That might be a good place for him. But then I was like, they already have to integrate Jimmy Butler, and then to try to integrate Melo on top of that, someone who doesn't seem to realize that his career is winding down.
So do you start him?
Who?
Melo. At the 4.
On Philly? Hell no. He would have to come off the bench. I'm saying, like, he has to accept his fate, or he's going to end up on some small market team who's just happy to have him.
The Suns?
Suns.
Oh, that would be so sad.
The Hornets, like somewhere where, and I mean, granted, the Hornets are a playoff team right now, but him joining them isn't going to change anything. It's like those kind of teams, like those small market teams who fail to attract big name people, even though he's just name and not, physically embodying Melo anymore.
Yeah.
And his contract is cheap, $2 million.
This is how it goes, though? This would be his 3rd team in 2 years?
This is his fault. He's been taking money all the time, always focused on money and long-term deals.
That is true.
Even the OKC thing, everyone was like, "Yo, why would you opt into that last year?
Mm-hmm.
Why not opt out and put yourself in a position where you can like actually go in free agency, talk with teams, and see who's gonna optimize your skill set." I mean, maximize.
Well, he finally got the best of both. It should have worked in Houston, because he still got pretty much all of his money, and then he got an extra contract on top of that. And so,
I mean, the contract he got on top of it made him whole, basically.
oh, okay.
Because he got bought out for like $2 million less than what his contract was, and then
he ain't leaving nothing on the table.
no.
I respect that.
But now
What if he goes to the Warriors?
I don't think they want him, honestly.
I was thinking that.
But now look at how his career is playing out. Just constantly like taking the money, like even back in the days when we were in college, we talked about how realistically
been Bosh.
It made more sense for him to go to Chicago.
Or even before that, he didn't sign the same length of contract as Bosh, Wade, and LeBron. So
Oh yeah, he wanted the 5-year max at the time.
So he wasn't a free agent at the same time as them. He could have been Bosh. Damn, that would have been something.
That's what he always went to, like maximize money, like take the long, take as much money as possible, take as much money as possible. And in this last instance, it came back to bite him.
How many more seasons do you think he plays?
Depends on his mindset.
Like, do you
It
think he's in
depends
the
on
NBA next season?
if he fully commits to
Do you
I'm
see
a
that
bench
happening?
player. Based on the facts right now, no.
I don't see that happening either. I think he has it set in his mind that he's a starter and that he has too much left.
He could be a star in China. Like, I don't know what else he wants. Like,
yeah, he could go wild in China.
he probably still be averaging 30, going ape shit on the Melo.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah, it's crazy to see like stars just like fall down, like fall from grace, like bow overnight.
It really is.
I don't know what he's gonna do. Honestly, 2 more years. I think he has the physical ability to still play in the game. I just think he has to adapt his game.
I would agree if he wants to stay in the league. Yeah.
So supposedly there's a report. Stephen A. Smith said today on First Take that the Lakers did reach out to him.
And what he said
in the summertime, but they told him that he would have to commit to a bench role and he would have to get in better shape.
Oh, he said 2 no-nos.
He didn't even return the phone call.
Yeah, stuff like that not going to help you stay in the league.
He didn't even return the phone call. Who does he think he is?
Wow. He ignored Magic and LeBron.
He just care about the money. I mean,
That's crazy.
I respect.
Why would you not want to be in better shape? Maybe that might help you stay in the... You know what? What do I know?
It's hard work. It's too much work.
No bench role. And the no... I'm not going to... That's ballsy.
Yeah.
It's like, why ain't coming off the bench? And
I
ain't getting in shape
I'm
for
on the
y'all.
same status as Braun. In his mind, he on the same level as Braun still.
Right. The rings and things.
No. But, I mean, you know what's funny? I kind of figured his career would end like this because last year in the Olympics, 2 years ago in the Olympics, when he came out with that comment and said that even if he doesn't win an NBA championship, he still feels most accomplished because he won 3 Olympic medals, correction.
That's cool.
And I was like, yeah, you trying to, set your story up. You trying to create your narrative because you already know you're not going to win a ring.
Yeah, you think he really believes that?
That he's not going to win a ring?
Well, that, what he said. That
Hell
he feels
no.
Yeah. It's like, what about your friends that have the best of both
Yeah.
worlds? Like Wade and
All
LeBron,
your friends
who got
except
everything.
for Chris Paul have rings.
And he the worst out the 4. They're all going to go in the Hall of Fame, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But
It
still,
does matter.
between them, yeah.
Yeah, it matters. Not even just them. Even people in the Hall of Fame, it matters.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah,
They know.
it matters.
How would you rank them as at their peak, from worst to best, between Melo, CP3, Wade, and LeBron?
LeBron, ooh.
And worst to best.
Worst to best. Melo, Chris Paul, Wade, LeBron.
Yeah.
In their primes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. We had Melo.
Yeah. Word. Yeah. I agree with that assessment wholehearted. Then
We had Melo. I mean, it's just sad to see. It's sad, man. I'm intrigued to see where it goes from here. We'll keep the people updated as we receive more information.
yeah. Damn.
This is a great season, though.
Yeah, it's crazy. When you were mentioning how long Harden's been out and CP3, I'm like, it's only been a month, if that.
Yep.
Season's been crazy so
And they
far.
sent you home.
That is crazy.
It must be something that like something he's doing in the locker room, like on some Dwight Howard shit or something. It has to be something that we don't know about. Cause this don't make sense. Y'all like fake writing down he's sick now.
Illness.
That's why he ain't playing.
He's still away. Illness. That's sad.
Mental illness, like something is like I don't know what's going on.
Hopefully the Sixers.
Nah, I don't want him on the Sixers.
We're taking shots from your boy.
I think facts. I think he gonna make them worse though, honestly. Cause he thinks he's still in his prime.
Yeah, you think it's gonna be a big 4?
Exactly. He think it's gonna be the big 4.
Where do you think he ends up? Like his refs were pulling out feelers. I would love to hear what the hell teams were telling them.
I mean, I can only hope a contender. I mean,
But then
Kyrie
he don't
made
wanna
that little remark yesterday.
They could use a 14, 15
Yeah.
year bet.
Even though he had one already, but that's all good.
Who? Oh, yeah.
He used to play with Bron.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have a 14, 15. Yeah, all right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
You left one. The greatest ever.
Hey. Melo better than Hayward right now?
Who?
Is Melo better than Gordon Hayward right now?
Nah.
Okay. All right.
Nah.
Just double checking. If he went to Boston, what is he, the 8th best player?
Shit. Kyrie, Gordon Hayward, Jason Tatum, Al Horford,
Brown.
Jaylen Brown,
Rozier.
Marcus Smart,
What about the Morris?
Morris.
Damn, so he the 9th best player? You never accept that.
Aaron Baines might be better.
Big Baines?
Nah, I'm fucking around. Yeah, he be the
Are
ninth,
you?
He be the 9th. He be the 9th best player on that roster.
Damn.
I don't know if his ego could take. That's what I'm saying. He would literally have to go to a small market team that's just excited to have him.
And finish out his career like that. Shit.
But even then,
Well,
you go to a small market team, depending on the team, you're stunting the growth of some of the younger players that you're playing with.
Well, in this life, we all have decisions.
Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do. I keep seeing the reports like you said about his reps reaching out to people, but I don't see no one say anything back. Keep reaching out, but no one reaching back. So we'll see.
He wouldn't even get in shape. That is wild.
That's why I'm tired. I tell you, I'm tired of like seeing them workout videos over the summer.
I'm with you. We know now. The jig is up. We know now.
He be getting them angles right. I'm like, yo. But what else did you want to talk about? There was some other stuff you texted me today.
Well, do you see the Warriors before we get off of basketball?
Draymond
and KD?
Yeah.
And they suspended Draymond?
What?
For a game, yeah, with no pay. In a perfect world, we'll look back on this moment as the day they imploded.
Did that just happen?
Yeah, it happened today. He's not playing, I guess, tonight, whenever they play next.
Whoa.
Yeah, and what I read, he was calling Kevin Durant a bitch and inquiring about free agency. Yeah, he was heated. Well, didn't he mess up? I still ain't watched the clip.
He messed up. So
Didn't he flex on him and try to win the game?
he tried to. First of all, the game was tied. Lou Williams shoots a shot. He misses it. It's like 7 seconds left. Mm-hmm. Draymond and KD go for the rebound. KD just like Draymond goes. Draymond grabs it. KD is like clapping at him.
As
like,
the best
give me
player
the
on the
ball.
court,
Like
yeah.
I want the last shot. Give me the ball. Clapping. Draymond runs down just recklessly with his head down. Runs into 3 players. Turns over the ball. They go back to the huddle. All you see is just Draymond and KD jawing at each other.
Hey,
Draymond
I wish him nothing but the worst.
He won his money.
Good.
But
Fight for it.
It's going to be hard. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be hard for a team to justify giving him the max.
Yeah. Because he
He's
already
in the-
got these little nagging injuries here and
But he's
there.
also in the perfect situation. Like you're playing with literally probably one of the most offensively skilled scorers of all time, and then 2 of the best shooters of all time. and all you do, you're just like what the soul of the team. That shit only goes so far only goes far when you're playing with great players.
That's very true.
Him going to Phoenix ain't gonna change anything.
Yeah,
And saying, "Oh, I'm gonna take a max in Phoenix," doesn't change anything.
that's true. I agree.
So it's gonna be interesting to see. His numbers aren't look like he has 6 points yesterday.
But he one of those. He fill out the stat sheet. No.
He averaging like 7, 7, and 7.
Ew.
But even that's like low. Well,
And he
low
steals
and then
and blocks?
good. I didn't look that deep into the box scores, but
Gotcha.
his numbers just look lower than normal.
Good.
And this is a contract year for him. No, next year's a contract year. But he's inquiring about free agency.
No, Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's what?
Yeah. Oh, I smiled ear to ear reading that. It's been too perfect over there with them. It's about time.
Niggas too happy. Ain't no
Too
one ever happy.
Yeah. No, exactly.
No one. Oh, they imploding from within?
I wish.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently Klay Thompson, the quiet Klay Thompson, even he was stressing the importance of them sticking together. They make quiet Klay speak up. That's a damn shame.
I can't wait. I
I
hope
know.
they fucking. Hope it don't last. Hope your egos get the best of all of you.
Mm-hmm.
KD say, "Fuck it, I'm going to the Knicks."
I hope Draymond, run him out of town. Run him right out of town.
Yo, Draymond is something else.
He really is.
People really be amping him up. I think he think that heart and soul shit makes you a superstar.
God. You think he makes the Hall of Fame?
Who?
Draymond.
He shouldn't.
Do you think he does, though? Right now, he wouldn't, but do you think he will?
No.
Okay.
And if he does, the Hall of Fame will lose all credibility.
We got 3 rings.
Don't
Defensive
matter.
Player of the Year. Couple All-Stars. No,
And-
not
and-
yet.
And he got All-Star by the grace of God.
I agree.
I don't think he deserves any All-Star
You think Clay make it?
to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Probably so. Cause he got rings. He gonna have some 3-point records by the time he's done. He got a lot of random records like the 62 with the 92 seconds and all this crazy shit.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna make it.
Well, gotta
Steph
monitor that
is hands
situation.
down gonna make it.
Him and
KD.
KD, yeah, hands down.
Maybe it'll get better when Steph returns. Because you know he's out right now.
That's true. So
I want to see them play on Thursday though against the Rockets. Rockets gonna get their asses handed to them, but
their heads cave in. They gonna get
They'll
destroyed.
their heads caved
They gonna
in.
get destroyed.
And Steph's supposed to come back that game.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so he gonna come back with something to prove.
Personal, yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait.
You want
Something else you want to talk about? Before
You
we,
said Amazon.
oh, I won't go too much in depth about that. But Amazon, they picked their HQ2s, and it's
And
2
they split
headquarters.
it.
One in Long Island City, and then one in Crystal City, Virginia. Crystal City, Virginia is stupid nice. When I was out there, 6 months ago, I took my mom out to eat out there. And I promise you, I was like, yo, I wonder why the streets were so dead. It was a Saturday night. There was no one outside. There's all these nice ass bars there. Dead. And I'm like, yo, I wonder why no one's outside.
Well, that's about to
It's about to
change.
change like a mug. They're about to move in some people into that neighborhood. It's not even funny. And Long Island City is already expensive enough as it is.
And they keep putting buildings
They're just
up.
gonna keep putting buildings up. Wait till you see the rent prices.
Oh, yeah.
It might cost more to live in Long Island City. It's gonna cost to live in Manhattan.
Good.
I mean, Long Island City is just nice because everything is brand new. It's clean as hell over there. It look like they literally wash the streets down every night. It's because everything's brand new over there.
Yeah, and their buildings are packed with amenities.
They're stupid nice. There's a new building they building with a bowling alley.
Oh. Keep
But
gym,
a 2-bedroom
laundry.
gonna run you about 5 stacks
Yeah.
a month.
Hey, man, you work for Amazon.
But it's just crazy because they're just gonna keep building. They're gonna keep pushing people out. That's gonna be crazy. Long Island City is gonna be trying to think. It's gonna be like a its own like small city.
Yeah.
Like, because they already like they keep building tall apartment buildings. They're gonna eventually. City started it first. Citibank, when they moved their headquarters there. There's gonna be other people that move their headquarters there. It's gonna be more skyscrapers. It's gonna. I think eventually it's gonna end up looking like Philadelphia.
Shit.
Like Philadelphia, right across the water from New York City.
So are they splitting the 50,000 between the two locations? They promised 50,000.
Yeah, 25,000 each.
Okay.
Each job averaging over 100K.
Cool.
Yeah. Lightweight.
Yeah.
You know.
When is that supposed to be? Next year?
I don't know when they're gonna complete it, but I didn't go like in depth. I don't think they even like mentioned when they were gonna start construction and all that stuff. It's gonna take a little while for that to happen. But the benefit of that shit is, it's gonna be a lot of same day deliveries available.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Amazon's testing out their own like truck service and delivery service, like their own trucks.
They're gonna be here forever.
So you think that, right? And remember, like, it had like all these too big to fail banks and all that shit.
Yeah.
If Amazon ever failed, our economy would fucking crash. Cause so much of our economy is like sucked into them, like especially like they move into New York City, they move into. This is gonna create so many jobs for people. Amazon fails, all these 6-figure jobs go away. But I don't foresee that. They're like they got an insane amount of money, but it's just like interesting to see, like
Yeah.
Long Island City is gonna be wild in a couple of years.
Yeah, 25. Well, yeah.
But maybe it might be good. It'd be fun. Cause right now Long Island City is whack.
It's really whack. Like once you get out that luxurious building,
it's whack. Me and you talk about this for years. I'm like, yo, it's so many nice buildings out there. Everything's brand new.
Not a damn thing inside.
There's no one there, and even the bars there are just whack.
Yeah, you got like a handful,
and they empty.
I'm
like, where's everyone that lives here?
Where the scene? Yeah,
it's no scene. But hopefully, these techies that come through, create a scene. We'll see.
You got a vibe. There was one more thing. Friday Night Lights.
Oh yeah, bruh. You text me talking some Friday Night Lights.
That's
was it 8 year?
Yeah, it turned 8.
It turned 8, and so first thing I do, I go to Google Friday Night Lights. I see a TV show. I see a movie. I'm like,
damn,
I'm like, yo, the movie came out 2007. The TV show just ended like 2014. I'm like, what the fuck's he talking about? So I text back, turned 8 question mark, and I was like, TV show or movie. And then it still didn't even hit me. And then I was like, I'm missing a genre here. Maybe it's music. So I'm like, Friday Night Lights album. And then Jacob pops out. I'm like, oh, shit.
I know it's your boy, so I don't know.
Apparently not. I'm my mind went straight to like a TV show and a movie. I mean, those are both great shows. Well, the TV show and the movie were amazing. So that's probably why I was lost. But yeah, man, shit, 2010.
Shit, yeah.
Beginning of our sophomore year in college.
Classic mixtape?
Classic.
I agree.
Beginning of our sophomore year in college. I'll never forget it. I was disappointed, though, because I remember he's supposed to drop an album before he dropped that.
What ended up being better, that debut album or Friday Night Lights?
Friday Night Lights.
I would agree.
Hands down.
His best mixtape?
Ooh. I really fuck with the warm-up, too.
I knew that, yeah.
But, yeah.
It's one of those, right?
Yeah. Probably the warm-up, just because, like, the way... I don't know. It was like the warm-up was like the overall appeal. Like, he dropped that shit right before we got to college.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get to college, all the buzz was around it. And then we saw him perform it live, like, right then and there. And I was like, oh. Yeah, probably the warm-up, just because, like, it resonates with me more and, like, brings more feeling. But... yeah, 2010 when Friday Night Lights dropped, I remember just being like sophomore in college, and that shit dropped, and I was like, yo, I miss college. But yeah, another story for that day.
How many albums does he have that are better than that? Could you cue up the track list? Let me see.
How many albums does J. Cole have that's better than
Friday Night Lights?
You want to see the track list for Friday Night Lights or J. Cole album? None.
None? Not even Forest Hill Drive?
None.
What's your favorite J. Cole album?
I album probably Forest Hill Drive.
Damn, yeah.
None.
This is why I wish with the streaming I could just go dive into this. There is some bangers on here.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get that piff.
Yeah.
But you know the worst thing about it, you don't work on the subway. Shit is.
See, that's why you gotta keep your library for real.
Yeah,
Meditated Murder.
Bangers.
Yeah, there's some
here.
fire on here. Yeah,
Bangers on here. Enchanted, Blow Up in the Morning,
Bill-
Two-Face.
Two-Face, Vilmatic.
Oh my God, Vilmatic, premeditated murder is
a
fucking
problem.
fire. Looking for Trouble on the outro.
Oh, he killed that. He bodied that.
Yo.
I remember when that came out as a Good Friday song.
It surely did.
Oh, before you go out every Friday evening for a couple weeks.
Yep.
Kanye was what a different time.
Yeah. I don't think he has any albums that's better than this mixtape.
I think I might have to agree. I'm gonna re-listen, but
I'm gonna sit on the way home until my service cuts out on the subway. But I wish you would put this on Spotify.
I do too. I see little random mixtapes popping up. I don't know
how
What's the rhyme or
how
reason?
they determine what mixtapes go on, which ones don't. Like if you look at Gucci Man, all of his old mixtapes are on there. Like shit from like 2007,
Yeah.
2007, like shit when I was in high school before he even got signed. But yeah, I guess I don't know. Maybe J. Cole. I don't know.
Because even that freestyle he just did over like Uchi Wally
is on there. Yeah, I don't know how to determine what.
Yeah, there's a couple mixtapes we need. I need this. All of So Far Gone. No Ceilings. Dedication 3.
Wait, look, you see this? On Wikipedia, it said on June 26, 2013, Cole announced that he would be re-releasing the warm-up and Friday Night Lights for retail sale in order to give them the push they deserved. So did he not do it?
I'll investigate.
Because if it was, then it should be on these streaming platforms.
Yeah.
I got to check Tidal, see if it's on Tidal. I'm still in my 6-month trial.
For Tidal?
6 months.
6 months?
6 months.
How you get that?
I don't even know. I just got an email one day about 5 months ago.
Damn, that's the only chink I have with like
I got a reminder on my
Spotify.
phone. Make sure I cancel that shit.
There's a gap in my Jay-Z. There is nothing on Spotify.
Yo.
I had to search and rack up everything I could because he owns the master system.
I'm about to get on Tidal now. Because I'm slipping. I listened to a Jay-Z song and God knows how long.
That's the one hole in my playlist. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, Jay, he really doing this to us.
Yeah.
He really doing this to us. He really got his masters on lock.
On lock.
Only with Tidal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, great mixtape.
Amazing.
Amazing price. Best work to date.
Wasn't that his follow-up to Warm Up?
Yeah, that was his follow-up to Warm Up.
That's crazy.
And that, he was supposed
That's
to...
impressive.
He's supposed to put out, I think some shit called Vilmatic. Mm-hmm. And it was supposed to be like all unreleased music. But like older songs that he created.
Yeah.
And then he ended up putting out this album instead. I mean, this mixtape instead, Friday Night Lights. And he's with all original material, like all brand new original material.
What was the impetus for that?
I think I'm sure Jay-Z probably told him, like, nigga, people want to hear some music. Like,
That's crazy. And he delivered with this.
Because it took him, think about at that time, it took him forever to come out with that first album.
Yeah, it didn't come out till 2011.
He kept trying to like put out like the workout and stuff. Like he kept trying to. He was searching for a hit.
Didn't that one hit though? Workout
a little bit, but it didn't hit until after Can't Get Enough.
That's the one for me.
But then he got in a little flow because when he came out Power Trip with Miguel.
Yeah, man. Yep.
That was like bow. Yep. I was like, ooh.
This is it. Yep.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, it took him a while to get into his groove because he was trying for a minute to find songs. Because then even after this, he had like 2 little short EPs before the first album dropped. He had Truly Yours 1 and 2.
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, like with 5 tracks on each.
Was on he had like Kenny Lofton and what's that one song he had? But I do remember.
Yeah,
Lauryn Hill sample. He was like, "Please don't sue me."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, so it's been a minute. It's crazy though to go back to that time though, like and think about what that music meant to me in that moment versus what his music, I guess, doesn't mean to me now.
What do you mean?
Like at that time, I was like really into like a very like I'm a dreamer phase, like, and his music was like all about, you know, just making dreams become reality and things of that nature. And I mean, I guess even now his message has changed a little bit. I mean, he's still like, you know, the rich rapper rapping like he's poor, but I don't know. It's just, it doesn't hit me the same way it used to. Like if I go back and listen to his old music, it hit me because I remember where I was and what I was experiencing and what I was going through in college.
Yeah.
While listening to that music, but the new stuff just, it's cool. But I haven't gone back and listened to J. Cole in a minute.
Yeah,
like that last album, I didn't listen to it again. I haven't listened to it in God knows how long.
KOD?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's because it just wasn't that. I mean, it was good, but I don't know if that's because it's just like, all right, whatever, just, you know, no replayability, or if it's because people are dropping damn albums every damn day now, and it's just like so much music to consume.
Could be a combo, but I'd definitely revisit it.
I'm definitely gonna revisit it, but it's like not on the top of my head, not at the forefront. Like when I have Spotify out and I'm like thinking like, yo, what do I want to listen to?
Yeah.
It doesn't come to me like, yo, I should put on KOD.
I know, yeah, I get that. I feel you on that.
Yeah, I think that's it, man.
Yeah.
We hit it all. Thank you guys for your love, support. Keep rating, sharing, subscribing. Check us out. Google Play, Stitcher. It's not called iTunes anymore. Apple Podcasts. All the places where you can get, you know, the podcast from. YouTube, IGTV. We're putting up clips up there. Make sure you guys check that out. Kev's been working hard cutting them things up. What else we got? Oh, yeah, Twitter. Cool Now Pod, everything. Hit us up, coolnowpod@gmail.com if you guys have any questions, suggestions for the podcast, how we can improve. Until next time, it's cooling out.
Stay cool.
You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out.